Welcome to the point of Aquarius, 5917 Annus Mundi. Possibly the most powerful day which I can remember in my life. In some ways, for sure. So, I missed my flight in a very incomprehensible manner. Like, I was at the airport 2 hours ahead of time, but I didn't really hear them say the final boarding or whatever. I showed up before the flight was taking off, but they wouldn't let me on. They said I had to show up earlier. So that's what happened. And then the circus just kept going, but everything was an omen, and everything always happens for not a reason, because ironically I was making a video that talked about the limitations of reason when I was missing my flight. So a reason in the Nagual sense, in the powerful, magical sense, which cannot really be put into words.
Puedes encontrarlos en la página www.airtel.com.mx. También en la aplicación del aeropuerto, las pantallas de información de vuelos y en los módulos de información. Check the official schedule of your flight in the authorized sources. You can find them in www.aitr.com.mx. Also in the application of the airport, flight information screen, and the information desk.
So I looked closer at the sky just on a website which doesn't really show it well, but the Sun-Pluto conjunction happened exactly on a moon trine Sun, which meant a moon trine Pluto since they're conjunct. So Pluto is just crossing the point of Aquarius, I think in the next 12 hours. It's like at 58 minutes or something. Maybe more, maybe 59. And so Rahu is on 19 degrees 29 minutes Aries, so it's essentially in a novile aspect, just loosely, with the Sun also and Pluto. And then Venus, Mercury, Mars, and Pluto are parallel. And Mercury is perfectly parallel with Pluto. So the underworld spoke to me directly, quite directly. Everything from the advertisement, the Volvo advertisement, when I saw it and how I saw it, which said, La electrificación es ahora, which means the electrification is now. And then the price of the new ticket, $27.44. There's that 27, which is extremely powerful in my life, but generally, even speaking, 3 to the power of 3. So the hub, which is really the front and center physical world project, the community central project, which goes out of my hands once it grows to a certain extent. Sí. Bueno, gracias. And This didn't look as good as I thought it would. So, yeah. The things that I see with this project in Jovel, I know that, of course, it sounds way too grand and ambitious for a lot of people, that even people who know me or friends. And it's understandable that they would have doubts. And there's always the chance that none of this happens. Lee just, his plane plummets to the ground. But failing that, there's really nothing else for him to do. Depression, suicide, all these things are completely off the table. Today was the proof. Because Lee has such a powerful Ketu Saturn Jupiter, which involves the moon also. And also involves his ascendant, which is the point of Aquarius. So this Pluto moon sun point of Aquarius, point of Gemini, where his moon is almost on the point of Gemini, is so powerful that possibly what happened was a good scenario. Missing the flight was a good scenario because it was powerful enough. And possibly maybe somebody on the other plane I was supposed to meet. Because I'm going to have to ask people if they want to share a ride from the airport. It's like an hour plus drive from the airport. So we'll see how this unfolds. The sun is yet to hit my ascendant, which is at 43 minutes. Really crazy stuff. Like tears kept coming up, and I'm channeling them, of course. I don't just, it's kind of like semen retention. Tear retention is another thing I'm going to have to talk about. You don't like hold it back, you rechannel it. And it's extremely powerful. As powerful as semen retention. So tears kept coming up. I kept rechanneling them in the car, in the room. Once I got here at the cafe. And another thing that happened was, since I missed my flight because of the coffee, now I'll never drink coffee again. And while I'm at it, I'll just stop power plants. And I will. Because I have found how to do it in Libra when the full moon was on my sun. It's like astrologically the world is now in tune with my astrology. So whatever happens is going to manifest really strongly into my life. And I know because of that Joel Schaefer, who is the 6th of Sagittarius, essentially 7 minutes from a perfect trine with me, is also in tune with this. I think he has a really strong point of Gemini or Aquarius, and I can't remember. So yeah, stay tuned. Things are still just in flux. There's going to be really powerful stuff coming up. Rahu is coming on my sun in a year, no less than that. And there's going to be meetups soon with the Golden Phoenix. Is possibly a new member from Bangkok, if he can find the courage to drink his water. He was a really open-minded guy. 15th of Aries. So I hope to see you in the Golden Phoenix meeting. I hope you can find the strength to love your water and join, become a companion. We have really powerful people. We've had some meetups in a few months ago, but then my life just went a bit crazy. And I know that things are going to leave me more room for the Golden Phoenix, which will be at the hub with the Mother Spirit and with everything else that people bring. We need a gymnast, we need an acrobat, because we're going to have an acrobatic gym there. And it's going to grow like a village, like a flower. So we'll find investors, we'll buy a property in the center of town, we'll later, or I'm pretty sure we'll start in town, and then later on we'll get a farm, or at the same time. And both of these locations will grow, so other properties around us will create alliances. We'll help them with the Creome and cameras and microphones to create their own private security that works, that is efficient, that doesn't require 500,000 policemen for 10 million inhabitants, as it's happening right now in the city of Mexico, which is crazy, which explains why food is so expensive. Because if all these people stand around doing nothing but invading the real peace, which does not require automatic machine guns. Those things are weapons of war. If somehow this touches you, please get in touch with us. There's me, there's Anna Seahawk, golddragon.creome.me, seahawk.creome.me. The websites will soon get a big uplift, and everything is about to take big shape as soon as I land in Jovel tonight. So thanks for taking the interest in the adventures of the Gold Dragon. Thank you, infinite beings, and may you find intent. And may peace be upon you. Thank you.